Hello, my friends. Bonjour, mes amis. How are you today? We've got a lot to show you today. So I'll wait for a few of you to come on and then we will go through all the fun new stuff. So, hello? I don't have any eyes. Hello, Manon. Est-ce que tu as revu les dindes? Parce que moi, non. Notre famille de dindes sont partis complètement. Hello, Sylvie. So, hello, everybody who's popping in. Hi, Ariel. We got your inks. Finally. I was so excited they came in. Hello, Sophie. Hi, Star. Bon mercredi, Carmen. Oh, that's right. It's hump day. Hi, Aldi. Non, tu l'as pas vu. Non, moi non plus. All right. So, we've got, hey, Suzanne. We've got a lot that came in. Hello, Sylvie. Hello, Joanne. So, we've got Ciao Bella, we've got some Studio Light, we've got some Hunky Dory, we've got all sorts. Hey, Antonia. All sorts of stuff here. Oh, and we've got the new Art in Studios, which I am in love. Love, 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 love. I don't have enough of it. I will have to order more. Well, you know what, Ariel? Soon they're going to be shipping also the Weekender. So I should be having that very soon too. So yeah, we've got lots to show and lots to, I'm trying to think, I'm like overwhelmed here. I'm going, where should I start? I'm going to start with the refills. How's that for a good idea? Okay, so I'm starting with the refills. Sorry, guys. All right. We've got all sorts of hand gestures going here, everything. Firstly, let's all celebrate. Let's all celebrate that we got these adhesives back in stock. These are some of our favorite pop dots, okay? Ceux-là, parce que moi, je les aime parce que je trouve que sont assez épais pour donner un bon niveau de relief, mais aussi qui sont pas durs, mais sont firmes, OK? Donc, ils restent là. Donc, ils deviennent pas trop plats quand on met dans une enveloppe. Hi, Leah. Donc, c'est mes préférés, Sticky Thumb. And I know for those of you who take Deanna's classes, this is definitely one that she uses all the time. Whether it's the white ones or the black ones, she uses them. Yeah, but not of these. They don't make these in mini. And then we've got Diane's. This is hi, Sonia. This is my favorite stamp of Diane's recent releases. I love this, the 4 borders, okay? Donc, il y en a 4 borders qui sont la format A4. So this will fit in the Dilutions A4 journal. And I could see stamping half the page one way, stamping the other half the page, and then in the middle, just adding some doodling. Et vraiment, ça va être très joli. Puis après ça, vous pouvez colorer toutes les bordures avec différentes couleurs, avec des crayons de gel, avec les peintures, n'importe quoi. Ça va être tellement fun. So I love this border set. Just saying. What's it called? Better Together. Better Together. All right. Next, we've got our cute little cats, Crazy Cats. Okay? Crazy Cats is back in stock. So Crazy Cats are back in stock. Next, what do we got here? We have got a slot punch. Now, girls, Véro, Joanne, puis Odette. C'est Odette? Non, c'est Michel qui l'a voulu. Ceux-là, c'est un peu arrondi. J'ai un autre qui va venir qui est complètement droite. Donc, j'ai pas mis ceux-là à côté pour vous autres. Mais si vous le voulez, prends-le, achète-le tout de suite en ligne. Sinon, je vais attendre pour celle qui est droite. So, the three of you that asked me for this, so this one is slightly rounded. So a slot punch, interestingly enough, keeps your corner proper. Donc, ceux-là, ça arrondit pas le coin. OK? Ça fait pas un arrondissement. Mais, vous pouvez prendre un papier ou votre photo et vous glisse en dessous, soit en dessous, par-dessus en dessous de ceux-là puis par-dessus de l'autre, ou en dessous de les deux. Donc, c'est comme ça que sont pour utiliser. So, you would take, for a slot punch like this, it does not round your corner, but you could take your paper and put it through here and then have the corner come back out of the smaller one. And it's actually a very pretty look. I'm trying to see, they did not put a picture of it here, unfortunately. Okay? Donc, ça, c'est a slot corner punch. Aussi, nous avons eu le numéro 365. J'ai fait une commande pour quelqu'un, donc c'est possible que j'ai un, je suis pas certaine de ceux-là. It's called Ice. Sorry, hang on. Ice floor? No. My goodness, my eyes are bad. What does this say? I cannot read that. Ice hose? Ice hose.
Ice flows.
Ice flows. Ice flows. I've never spelled the word flows like that. Donc, ice flows. Suivant, c'est le petit chien. Lui est tellement populaire. Donc, ça, c'est Skyline Sniffs. He has been so popular. He is absolutely adorable. Okay, thank you, Suzanne. Jay told me, but I've never seen flows spelt that way, so my brain wasn't going there. So voila, we've got Skyline Sniffs. And then, le numéro 249, je t'ai dit qu'on n'a pas reçu assez, mais oui, on a eu maintenant plusieurs. So we have our PC 249. It is a very popular stencil, and it is now back in stock. So if you missed out on 249, it is here. Donc, c'est ici maintenant. Wasn't this a special order?
Yeah.
Voilà.
Good catch.
I thought the person wanted more. Donc, voilà. Ça, c'est une MDF. Ça, c'est le MDF d'un autobus. Ça a l'air comme un autobus par Stamperia. Ça va avec leur collection qui vient de sortir, je pense. Et il est tellement beau. Et vous pouvez voir des échantillons en ligne en utilisant ça. Erin's checking to see if she can find us a sample with it. But definitely very cute. Lisa Horton, bold daisy background, finally came in for Lucy. Donc, Lucy, comme je t'ai dit, il est finalement arrivé, puis on a une de plus. So there is one extra. OK? Si vous avez acheté le plioir, pas le plioir, le pochoir, then this goes with the Bold Daisy background stencil. Also back in stock is the microglaze from Tim Holtz, okay? Et ça, c'est comme pour faire une resist. So, water resistant sealer. Donc, vous pouvez sceller votre projet avec ça. Puis après ça, il va plus couler avec de l'eau. So, hello Nadine, you could definitely seal your project with this, and then it will be water resistant, okay? So, wonderful. And what came back in are the three metallic inks from Lisa Horton. So in this package, you get the Silver Shine, the Solid Gold, and the Copper Pot. Nous avons aussi les 3 recharges. Un paquet qui a les 3 recharges dedans. Et moi, je suggère de ne pas attendre. Donc, si vous voulez les 3, tampons, de prendre les recharges au même temps, OK? Parce que les pads métalliques, on veut toujours qu'ils soient juteux. You always want your metallic pads to be juicy. So if you've already bought these, but you've not bought these yet, you definitely need them, okay? Because they are going to come in handy as soon as you start using your metallic pads a lot. All right, so we've got, also came back in stock, are Tim's collage strips, okay? Donc ça, c'est les collage strips. Il y en a plein d'utilisations et plein de morceaux dedans que vous pouvez découper et encore faites beaucoup plus de morceaux. So you can cut these and have even more pieces once you've cut them. So this is crazy. It's like, it's like the thing that keeps giving. Hello, Celeste. So voila. Now, I do have a small, we've been cleaning up because Antonis is coming. And you know I always find things when I'm tidying up. So we've got one. Ça, c'est toute une de chaque. J'ai un de ces petits chiens-là. Et lui, il vient de la compagnie Studio Light. Et il s'appelle, je ne sais pas. Il n'y a pas un nom dessus. Mais c'est de la compagnie Studio Light et c'est dans les nouveautés. Okay? So we've got him. We've got also from Studio Light, and you can see why that stamp was made. L'étampe était faite à cause que ça, c'est leur mascotte de la ligne. So that is the mascot of the line. And this is hemp cord. Now, I would call this twine. I would not call this hemp. Okay? Donc vraiment, si vous connaissez bien le twine puis le hemp cord, moi je trouve ça c'est plus twine, pas hemp cord, même que ça dit hemp cord. Ceux-là, c'est pour faire des bannières, mais aussi pour faire un morceau par-dessus de votre bannière. So you see how you can make it decorative and not rainbow, but striped. Donc, vous coupez une couleur, puis après ça, ceux-là d'une deuxième couleur, et c'est le même format, donc tu le mets par-dessus. Same thing with this one, même chose avec ceux-là. So you would cut out your solid, then you cut out this detailed one, you layer it on top, and you end up with these beautiful banners that are in the corner here. So this one does have a name. It is called Striped Banners. Also, this cute little basket, okay, is an accessory die. And again, I had just the little one of it. And look how cute that is. So, ça c'est un exemple de ce que vous pouvez faire. Les fraises sont pas inclus, mais ça c'est les poignées, puis le petit panier. So you can see that. And it's just called accessories. Le nom c'est accessories, accessoires, je sais pas pourquoi. Now, all my cat and dog lovers, look at this cute little die border. Okay, les petits pattes de chien ou chat. So you can see that it does that cute little border. All right? Donc, ça va découper les pattes de votre papier. So, ça va vous laisser un border avec les pattes découpées de le petit morceau de papier. So, these will cut the paws right out of your strip of paper to give you a paw border. So, also very, very cute. Is there a name to it? No, mais voilà le code. Okay, so if you want to find it quickly, there's the code. Because this one, I seem to only have one of. No, we got more of these, didn't we, Jay? Yes. Donc, j'en ai plus qu'une de ceux-là et de ceux-là. Okay, so the two cat ones, this one is a Marianne Designs, and so is the other one. So these two, I definitely have more than one. Et ça, c'est une variation de différents formats de pattes. Okay, so for all my chien puis chat lovers, my cat and dog lovers, you've got a mixture of different size paws or a beautiful paw border. Back to singles. This one is a single. There is a stencil, a stamp, and a die. Okay, it's called Mixed Media Mini Set number 1. Okay, Mixed Media Mini Set 1. Very, very cute. Voila. Then I'm going to assume this is Mixed Media Mini Set 2. That's what it is. Mixed Media Mini Set number 2. Encore, on a une étampe, une matrice, puis un pochoir. Et les pochoirs sont comme les, not to say holes, but like blotches, okay? Donc, c'est juste une forme irrégulière, okay? And then Mixed Media Mini numéro 3, encore une étampe, sont pas dispendieux 11,95, une étampe, une feuillage, une matrice de feuillage, puis un autre pochoir de forme. So those 3 are available. I've got, this is the die set that I wanted to show you that we used those flowers on some of the Pink Fresh cards. So that was the die set I was talking about, Fresh Florals. So we do have one back in stock. That's Hero. And we also have the standalone die that is the Nested Ovals Double Stitch. Nested Ovals Double Stitch die. Okay? And here's that card I had shown you. Ça, c'était la carte que j'ai vous montré. Puis j'ai dit, les fleurs étaient faites avec une die que vous n'avez pas besoin d'étampe. So when I talked about this was a flower, hi Audra, that is this set of flowers. Voilà le gros vine de feuilles est là. Les petits délicats ici sont là. Okay? And then you've got your flowers here. So these are the different flowers on there. So that's what made that card. Then we've got the Christmas faux wax seals. OK? Donc, comme toujours, il y en a les seaux, mais c'est pas des vrais seaux. C'est si vous voulez donner une illusion de seaux. Et il y en a des choses pour mettre au centre qui sont toutes à part de Noël. All right? So those are all Christmas themed to put right in the middle of your seals to make that. So you see how it looks really cool? Et il y en a du dimension. So beautiful, beautiful. And Color Vibe warm white alphabet stickers with numbers. Aussi, j'en ai un. So this is everything that I have left over from classes that I didn't get to use or didn't finish or all of that kind of stuff. Paper Rose, Afternoon in the Park. We got the decorative paper in now. Donc voilà, en 6-6. So this is called Afternoon in the Park. Okay, oh, look how pretty. So this one's Afternoon in the Park. Okay. So it's really, really a gorgeous line. Just very, very, very fun to play with. You've got a Happy Mother's Day if you want. Donc, c'est une très jolie collection. Ça s'appelle Afternoon in the Park. Ça vient de Paper Rose. Et on a aussi les Quick Card die cuts avec les Quick Cards. OK? Comme toujours. Et on a fait plein de les Quick Cards comme exemple pour vous. So, ça va être au point focal sur les cartes. Vous avez plein de choses. Encore, je vais juste sortir le petit feuille qui vous montre les 6 cartes que vous allez faire. So, that should be right here. Got it. All right. So, these are the 6 cards that this paper pack or card collection will make. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Voilà le 5e et le 6e. Donc, facile à faire, OK? Et si vous voulez les faire exactement en double, t'as pas besoin de 2 paquets de les cartes. T'as seulement besoin d'ajouter un autre paquet de les découpes. Okay? So if you did want to make those 6 ones identical again, then you would want to buy the quick card die cuts to go with it because you have more than enough paper. Mais aussi, il y en a plusieurs extras que vous n'allez pas utiliser sur la première batch, qu'il faut pas acheter les quick cards parce que vous pouvez utiliser votre créativité et votre imagination pour faire des autres cartes avec la balance de le kit. So you can use your own creativity and create your own cards with the balance of the kit. This is only necessary if you want to make those same cards again. Okay? All right. Hunky-dory. Hunky-dory sketchy hearts. No, I didn't, Natalie. Valentine's is gone. Why did you get the sketchy hearts? It has nothing to do with Valentine's. It has to do with I love these hearts. Okay? J'adore que sont pas juste des cœurs réguliers. Chacune a des différentes textures, nuances, je sais pas. C'est vraiment quelque chose qui m'intéressait beaucoup. So you can see that on a card there, and it says to you both. So, anniversaire, carte d'amour, carte d'anniversaire de mariage. It could be really anything. So, love these hearts, and that is called Sketchy Hearts, 28-25. L'autre chose que j'ai trouvé intéressant, c'est Perfect Pet Border Strips. Okay? So again, we are going into our paws, and for our cat and dog lovers, we have bones, we have des petits souris, on a des cœurs, on a des pattes, we have paws, we have hearts, on a des petits fleurs, puis on a des pattes comme ça, et un scallop dentelé. So there's lots of borders here, and you can use, donc chaque border, il va découper de le papier. Après ça, vous pouvez mettre le dentelé autour. So you can use the scalloped on the inside or on the outside of what you just cut out. So gives you plenty of options. All right. I'm not sure if you can find more examples with this. So Erin's going to look into that.
Perfect.
Now, this here is Hunky Dory's adorable, scoreable cards. And this pack is called Terrific Typography. Now, I am not ordering in all of the Hunky Dory decorative papers anymore, but this one really screamed grunge, junk journal, Tim Holtz. Ça me donnait l'effet ou le feeling d'un junk journal, d'un projet de Tim, un grunge album, un mini album, tout ça. Et oui, sont mat. Okay, so these are not the glossy, sont pas glacés, sont mat.
I
Okay.
found a lot.
Erin found a lot of pretty things. So there's one with the mice border. You see, les souris. Okay. Voilà. Et oui, le chat puis le chien s'en vient. Il était juste en rupture de stock. But you can see the bones et le dentelle. Donc, ils ont découpé les os, mais ils ont fait le dentelle comme bordure. Même chose ici,
Avec la fleur.
avec les fleurs.
Oh, ignore that one.
And then we've got the paws. And there we go. And our filigree dogs. Donc, vraiment, il y en a plein, plein, plein que vous pouvez faire.
Pour les amours de le chat et le chien.
So then we've got
Parfait.
this paper, okay? Donc, il y en a 2 feuilles de chaque. And you will forgive me in saying that it definitely has a Tim feel to it. I know, Tim has his own papers, but it definitely has that grunge, and it has a big T on it too. Mais il est vraiment l'effet grunge. Okay, this one not so Tim, mais vraiment, il y a un paquet exceptionnel que normalement, les Hunky Dories are okay. Ceux-là, fantastique. Et voilà les 2 derniers. So, comme il y en a 2 de chaque, vous pouvez partager avec un ami ou si vous avez un projet en tête, c'est juste une. Et c'est 13 et 25 et vous avez combien de feuilles? 12 feuilles. So it's 13.25 and you've got 12 sheets. Now, for my 3D lovers, okay, here we've got, this one is Winning Swings.
Can make a golf card for Brad.
So there's golf, okay, and down here is Have a Wicked Day. So this is, somebody help me out. C'est quoi le sport ici? What is that sport? I know it. But I'm not sure.
Called Wicket ball?
No. What sport is that?
You know what sport that is?
Then ici, j'en ai une qui s'appelle On Your Bike. Et is it cricket? Cricket.
Cricket.
Ceux-là, c'est On Your Bike. Il y a le moto ou un vrai bicyclette. Donc encore, bonne pour les messieurs, pour Father's Day qui s'en vient.
Oui, c'est cricket.
Ça s'appelle On Your Bike. Donc, ça, c'est cricket, confirmed. Et le 3e, c'est pour ceux qui aiment betting on the horses, riding the horses, whatever you want to call it. On a, lacrosse, you think, Lucy?
cricket.
No, it's cricket.
It looks like lacrosse. Je pense que c'est la même chose.
Yep, thank you, everybody. And then we've got race car. Donc, ceux-là, c'est des 3 dimensions. OK? Sont 3,75 chaque. Except this one. Looks like this one, you're going to have to pay double. Mais les autres sont 3,75. Juste ceux-là, c'est spécial. No, I'm kidding. C'est une blague. I'm joking. All right, so we've got the race is on. The heat is on. All right, let's look at this. For those of you who saw Diana's video yesterday, pour ceux qui ont vu la vidéo de Diana, pour les cartes qu'elle va faire avec le Rustin Revs, elle a montré qu'elle a utilisé cette matrice-là. Okay? So this is one of the dies from Diana's class that she's going to use. Now, il n'est pas nécessaire de l'acheter parce que dans le cours, elle va l'utiliser, donc elle va vous donner ça déjà précoupé. Si vous l'adorez, elle dit ça, il faut l'acheter. So it's called Extra Elements, okay? Et c'est plusieurs éléments qui sont tellement masculins pour faire des cartes masculines. Celle que j'adore, c'est le chain ici, la chaîne. Il est très, très, très joli. Et vous pouvez voir à quoi ça a l'air quand c'est coupé. Okay, and that really matched the Rustin Revs, and I think that's a piece that she uses in her class. All right, so it's not a need, it's a want. Donc, pour suivre le cours, il faut pas acheter des choses comme ça. C'est juste l'école qui, pour suivre le cours, la seule chose qu'il faut avoir, c'est votre planche à couper et des cols spécifiques. Then I really liked this as a stencil / mask. It's called Ruler Background. C'est 9,50, mais très original. So I thought this was very original. I haven't seen a ruler background, at least in a long time. And so this one is called Ruler Background. And you can see there what it looks like. Then we have Diary of Dreams. C'est une nouvelle collection de Janine's Mindful Art. And this is in your lavender. Ceux-là, c'est des morceaux déjà coupés. So these are already pre-cut. So all you have to do is punch them out. Not punch them out, but punch them out. And there you go. Don't give anybody a black eye or anything. Voilà. Donc, sont vraiment jolis. They're beautiful, beautiful pieces. Et sont déjà coupés. Hello, Yvonne. So these are already pre-cut. Okay? So, beautiful, beautiful collection. Diary of Dreams. Then we have what they call their mixed paper pad. Okay? Donc, ça, c'est une mélange. Et là, ils mettent des phrases à découper. Il y a toujours deux de la même. Okay, 3 of the same there. Il y en a les tags. Ceux-là sont pas précoupés. Donc, il faut découper ceux-là avec ciseaux. So these, you need scissors. You will have to cut them. Okay? Then you've got these little 2x2 squares. You've got some borders. All right. Then you have 3x4. Ça, c'est 3 par 4. Then, des autres 3 par 4 verticales. So you have more 3x4s. Then you've got your 4x4s. 4 par 4. Et les papiers. Just look at that. Ah. So, ceux-là, now this is déjà avec les score lines. Ceux-là, je pense c'est pour faire une enveloppe. Et oui, c'est pré-coupé. So this one is already pre-cut. And I believe this one makes an envelope. OK? Ça aussi, ça fait une signet ou une tag, un petit pochette et une enveloppe. So this one makes a little pocket, which you can slide this in, or this could be a bookmark. It could be a tag. And then another envelope. Donc, vous avez 3 de la même et sont recto verso. Donc, c'est à vous de choisir la couleur que vous voulez pour le dehors. So, it's for you to pick what color you want on the outside versus the inside. So, they could be different. Then this one is another envelope, mais celui-là est plus gros. Il prend toute la page 8 par 8. And then we go to these, are small, I'm trying to see what the form is, mais ils sont déjà précoupés en forme. There. So you can see, ceux-là, c'est
Mini envelopes?
yeah, je pense sont des petits mini enveloppes because they're already pre-cut here. Donc, ceux-là, ça fait des mini enveloppes. So your envelope size would probably be about 2 by 2. Donc, environ 2 fois 2, le format de l'enveloppe. Eux autres sont toutes des petites pochettes avec les tags pour glisser dedans. So these are all pockets with tags to put in them. And then more and more designs and pockets. OK? Donc, il y en a plein de choses là. Et voilà le pad de papier. So this is the paper pad. On a des unis pour commencer. So you get solids in all the different colors that go with the collection. And then you get the beautiful patterns. OK? Et ils vont être les mêmes patrons qu'on vient de voir dans l'autre livre. So these are going to be similar or the same patterns that we just saw for all those pockets so that they will coordinate beautifully. Look at that beautiful wreath. So really, really a beautiful line, as Janine always does, un fond de écriture, des lignes, faded lines. You've got all sorts of beautiful stuff here. Dream a little dream of me. Don't get me started. Voila. Okay? So just a gorgeous pad of 8 by 8 paper. All right. So we got through Studio Light. Next, we have Arden. Now, first of all, how cute is this little journal? Okay? It is adorable. Il y en a 12 pages unies. Oui, 12 pages unies. 12 pages vierges, il dit. Journal Essentials blank pages. They are a 300 GSM. Il y a une couture pour le fermeture. So it's sewn and the pages are nice and thick. Donc les pages sont assez rigides. 300 GSM et il proche 100 livres, je pense. 100 livres, 110 livres. So really, really a beautiful little journal pad. Le format, en vrai, c'est comme un 3 par 5. 3, non, plus que 3. 3,5 fois environ 5, 5,5. I don't know if it says the size on it, but it does not. Then, ça, c'est une autre matrice que Diana a dit qu'elle utilise dans son cours. So this is another die that Deanna is going to use in her class. Again, she will supply you with what you need. This is if you love it and want to make more. Okay? Hi, Nat. So this is another one that Deanna is using in her class. But it is a film strip. It is a slide. It is very versatile. Très, très, très joli. 20 et 50. So this one's $20.50. You can't go wrong ever with a film strip or a slide mount. Now here's where I fall in love. I love these stencils. Sont 8,95 et sont des pochoirs. Okay? So they are stencils. You can ink them. You can spray them. You can use watercolor powders. You can use paint. Donc, vous avez plein d'options. Comment les mettre sur vos pages ou papier ou journal. So this gives you all those postmarks and vintage address looking things. I love it. Okay? So this stencil is called Letterbox Collage. Okay? That's one. It continues. Then we've got the ledger. Okay? We all buy ledger stamps and everything. How about a ledger stencil? How beautiful is that? Okay. Même chose, le 8,95 et ça s'appelle ledger. So that is our ledger. Un pochoir. Then we have the guest check. OK? Et j'aime le déchirer en bas. Je ne sais pas si ils ont fait. Non, ils n'ont pas fait. Mais voilà. So this is guest check or a special order or a library card. It could be really anything. OK? Encore le 8,95. Hang on, we'll come back to that. Then we've got this one here called Distressed Diamond. I just love it. Jay, I need one of each of these.
One of what?
Each of these.
For what?
For me.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
I don't think.
You don't think so. They are really, really, really nice. And that's it for stencils. Then we have this incredible stamp set. 18,95 et incroyable comme un set de textures. And different textures. Like, we don't always see that as a texture stamp. We don't always see that as a texture stamp. Donc, il y en a différentes étampes dessus qu'on voit pas ailleurs. So she has so many beautiful textures in here. For $18.95, it is a steal. And this is a UK company, okay? So this is a company in the UK, en Angleterre. All right, so really, really some gorgeous, gorgeous stuff here. Then we go into their découpe à laser. We've got laser cuts. Look how pretty these are. Those stencils are like my absolute favorite. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, Erin's looking for samples.
They do have a lot of samples.
They do.
They do.
Then this is a pack. I looked at this and I'm like, huh? What is this? And then we turn it over. C'est un paquet de papier qui s'appelle Vintage Maker Foundations. 6 par 8. Puis on a des pages neutres. Et on a des pages... Donc, sont toutes des pages neutres. Mais il y en a des pages vierges. Et il y en a des pages avec les dessins neutres dessus. OK? Vraiment. So, let's just look at a sample Erin just pulled up. Look at that. Okay, so there's that card, that guest check. And you can see some of the stamps are used on there. That's the pattern paper in the background. And that's going to be those die cuts that I'm about to show you. Hi, Joanne. Deanna announced a new class yesterday, just to let you know. So here again, you can see that guest check on the side. Really, really some beautiful examples. All right, so here's the paper pad. Il y en a des 6 par 8. C'est un format 6 par 8. Erin's going to open that for me. And I'm going to show you the vellum ephemera. Donc, l'éphémère est en vélin. Vélin. Look at this. How pretty is that? Hello, Mel. Hello, Stephanie. So, you can see how beautiful that is. Très, très, très joli. OK? Vraiment, vraiment joli. Et voilà le paquet de papier. So, non, c'est une pad? C'est un pad de papier. So you can see these beautiful papers. Double côté. And you can see the grunginess of them. And yet there's florals. Il y en a le feuillage. Donc, c'est du grunge, mais on voit encore des choses délicates. La musique est toujours, toujours populaire. l'écriture toujours populaire. C'est comme ça que je dis, c'est tellement une ligne neutre. So it's very much a neutral line that you can add anything to. Okay? So these backgrounds, même si tu n'utilises pas les mots en anglais, les versos sont assez. Oh, I'm glad you did, Joanne. So really, really some gorgeous papers. Okay, guys? So, voilà, ceux-là, vous pouvez, oh, they are pre-cut. Sont pré-coupés, ceux-là. So you can just punch them out and use them. Ceux-là sont pré-coupés aussi, c'est les étiquettes. So these are pre-cut as well. Donc, tous les accessoires là sont pré-découpés. Those are pre-cut. All right. And then we go back to more pattern papers. And damask toujours. Look at this one. With just spatter all over it. I love it. Voila. So you can just see how beautiful
really
these
great.
are. It's a beautiful line. And there's more music notes. All right, Erin found, oh, look at that.
There's some nice samples using
Look
a
at
good
this
mix of
sample.
the stuff.
This is really nice.
Okay, I'll go through a few of them.
Okay, voilà. Oh, là, ils ont utilisé tous les mots, puis des étampes sur le fond
Et de velours, je pense.
et les morceaux de vélin. Wow. Just beautiful. On peut voir plein de choses dessus. Like I said, you'll never go wrong with a film strip die.
Oh, sorry.
I know, they're gorgeous. Okay. Donc, that is the new Art and Creative line called Vintage Makers Essentials.
Yeah,
Okay?
Vintage.
Vintage Makers Essentials. Voila. All right. My goodness. We have Dutch Doobadoo and et al. And others. So here is the die cuts called Fly Away. Now, I'm not sure how many are in the package. Ça dit 41. Qu'il y en a 41. Wow. There are 41. These aussi sont de vélin. Ça a l'air que c'est de vélin. Sont tellement délicats.
Suzanne,
So, very pretty.
Suzanne asked, will you be getting the film strip tape? Is that the one we already have or a new one that came up?
Is,
For Arden.
well, where's that sample I gave you before? Is it a new one, Suzanne, or is it the older one that we already had that came in? Because I ordered the whole new line, so if we didn't get tape, it's either out of stock or it's the older one that I did the sample of. Was it this one, Suzanne?
This is Hidden Creek. Maybe there's one that matches
Film
the new
strip.
one.
Film strip.
Let me see.
So, voila. So we have this one in stock, and these are beautiful. Okay? Ça, c'est film strip, kiss cut, PET tape.
Il y a une pour Vintage Makers.
Ah, il y en a une autre. Donc oui, on va l'avoir. C'est juste probablement, il était en rupture de stock. Okay, so we will have it. Suzanne, it's just probably out of stock. But don't forget this one, because this one is stunning. All right. The other thing that Dutch Doobadoo did is they made English sentiments on a sheet. So there's all different kinds of words in here. There's beauty and simplicity, adventure awaits you, what a beautiful life, my story, you can never have too much happy, remember to play, a dream is a wish your heart makes, Donc, plein, plein, plein. There's a lot of different sentiments in here. C'est 6,50 et sont des collants. They are stickers, okay? They have them in black on white, and then they have white on black. So same thing, just white on black. Although these seem to say different things. Be yourself with a B. Everyone else is taken. You are my sunshine. You are sweet as honey. And the love only grows. Donc voilà. L'autre chose que j'aime tellement d'eux autres, c'est le distress labels. Ça, c'est pour mettre les noms de couleurs sur vos encres de stress. OK? Et ils ont mis la teinte de l'encre sur l'étiquette. So they also went as far as to put the hue of the ink onto the label. Okay? So they have all of the labels here, including those newest 12. So if you have distress ink, ça c'est fabuleux pour mettre sur le côté de votre pad pour savoir toujours le nom de votre pad et la teinte. Et si vous avez oxyde aussi, vous avez besoin de 2 paquets. I think there's only one. Can you check that there's only one sheet in there? I think there's only one sheet. Okay, for my friends who like making mini albums, okay? My mini album, I will show you. This is by Craft Treat, and this one is called the Accordion Hinge Book, okay? Ça va l'air comme ça quand vous êtes fini. Ils ont les instructions. Ça dit que la base est précoupée pour un livre de 7.25 x 5.25. Interactif avec les pochettes et tags using a special binding. OK? Donc, vous avez les instructions. Il va vous montrer comment plier le hinge et tout ça. Et voilà, vous avez des autres morceaux pour mettre dedans. OK? So there are instructions on the inside of here on how to build this book. OK? Mais les papiers à motifs sont pas inclus. So the decorative papers are not included. All you get is the base. OK? C'est juste la base qui est inclus. And on a reçu en noir et en craft. Donc ça c'est en noir, ceux-là est en craft. All right. Whew. Ciao Bella. Anybody interested in Ciao Bella? Nah.
Skip it.
Okay, no Ciao Bella. We'll skip it. All right. Anybody want to see Ciao Bella? This is the Celestial line. Celestial. Okay? So, dans le 6-6, il s'appelle ça le fussy cut pad. Et oui, il faut découper tous ces morceaux-là. Okay? Mais, if you turn it over in the fussy cut pad, il y en a des papiers à motifs. Donc, il faut que vous regardez ça en 2 façons. Premièrement, si tu es quelqu'un qui aime découper et veut tous ces morceaux, donc ça c'est pour vous. Mais si aussi vous êtes une personne qui aime faire des choses en format de 6 par 6 et vous aimez des papiers 6 par 6 pour vos cartes, les versos sont chacune à la thème et versatile. So you either like to fussy cut and you see this as a great die cut package, or you love the size of 6x6 pads for making cards, for making mini albums, and you use the backside of each of these pads so that you can have some fabulous, fabulous papers, decorative papers. Okay? Donc, ça, c'est le verso. Puis là, c'est plus des fleurs, le soleil, la terre. And yesterday was Earth Day, so Okay. Then we've got this one here. Okay, et voilà le verso. So as you can see, this is sticking in the blue and kind of golden kind of feel. So stunning, stunning patterns on the back. Okay, really, really, really nice. Et voilà.
Reminds me of that other line.
And look at this one. So just a beautiful, beautiful line. Le chateau avec la lune. And then you've got this beautiful starry paper. Et ils sont pas dorés, mais ça a l'air doré. It really looks golden. Whoops. And then we've got this one. And oh, just look at these. Each background is just more beautiful than the next. And then this is a background. This one is just gorgeous. Et voilà les choses pour découper dessus. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful pad en 6-6. Voilà le 12-12 et le...
Paper pad, pattern pad.
I know. Donc ça c'est le pad qui vient avec juste 8 feuilles. Puis il y en a celle avec 12 feuilles. Ça a l'air que le 8-8 est un mélange. So it looks like the 8x8 is a mixture of the two. So I might have to show you that as well. Donc, oublie pas d'utiliser la couvert. Donc, soit les gros morceaux ici. Don't forget to use the cover. Either the big pieces here or this gorgeous piece back here. And then you also have an alphabet. Okay? So they do that on a lot of their covers. Now, it is quite an exceptional line. It has a lot of different pieces. There's a stack of books. There's a telescope. You've got a scroll. Il y en a des cristals.
Just went live.
Et c'est disponible en ligne déjà. Look at this. Okay? So really, really a special line.
It's my first time seeing it too. That's why you hear my gasps in the background.
Voilà les 3x4. Okay, so really, really, really a nice line. Look at this. Ah, it really looks gold. It really, really does.
Who else is loving this?
Is anybody liking this line? Because there's another line coming that I know those of you who don't like this will like that. It's sad that that's how it works with Ciao Bella. Mais voilà. I love this. Just love it. Ici. So pretty. So voilà encore la couvert. Très utilisable. Hello, Fernande. So just beautiful. Vraiment beau. Chaque papier avec les versos. Thank you, Leah. It is just exquisite. So different, right? We don't get lines like this all the time. Just beautiful.
It really looks gold.
Yeah, it really does look gold. Ça, c'est les 4x6. These are 4x6s.
So comme des tarots.
Yep, like tarot cards. Look at that. Love the circles. Je vais dire c'est environ 2 pouces et demi si vous avez un poinçon rond. It is just lovely. Okay.
Et le zodiaque sur le cercle.
Okay. And then here we've got it looks like I don't know if it's the constellations but just gorgeous. Okay. So ça c'est le paper pad. Okay, l'autre est le patterns pad. Celui-là, c'est le paper pad. Mais ils ont fait deux nouveautés ce fois-ci. Ils aiment changer des choses. Ils ont fait des papiers de riz en paquet. Donc, 13,95. Et il y en a ces 4 papiers de riz dedans. Okay? So, beautiful, beautiful rice papers in there. You've got 4 stunning rice papers. Okay? And then they have Ciao Bella art stickers. Now, they didn't say that this went with this line, but to me it's pretty obvious, right? So, look at that. Ça, c'est 5 feuilles de collant. 5 sheets of stickers. Okay? So, a beautiful, beautiful addition to the line. Then you've got the 8x8 pad, which they show you here which of the patterns they chose to put in the 8x8. I thought I got the luxe for this. We didn't get the luxe for this one? For Celeste, Jill?
I don't think so.
Got lost for the other one, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Antonia. I thought I ordered it, but it's possible also that it's still just on back order. So I will find out and let you know. Okay, so this is the 8x8. Et après ça, nous avons aussi le A4. Et comme j'explique tout le temps, le A4, c'est comme le Fussy Cut Pad. Donc, il y en a des pages à découper, mais chaque page à découper a un verso qui est exceptionnel, comme on a vu dans le Fussy Cut Pad, OK? Donc, si vous aimez pas tout découper, ça vous dérange pas de découper toutes les lignes droites, mais pour les ronds puis les ovales, vous aimez pas couper, vous pouvez utiliser le verso de le papier parce que vous allez avoir un papier magnifique qui match la collection. So if you don't like using the A4 pad, if you don't like fussy cutting too much, you'll cut the tags, you might cut these squares, but you don't want to do all the circles or all the little pieces. You can use the back side of those papers. They are beautiful. So definitely, definitely must-haves in all the collections. All right. Are you guys ready? I did. Are you guys ready for this one? So this one is called Codex. Oh, no, sorry. This is Cabinet of Curiosities. Sorry, Codex is the book. Spoiler. All right. Again, we will have a quick peek at the fussy cutting pad, okay, which, as I told you, there's amazing stuff to fussy cut in here. Donc, si vous aimez faire le découper avec vos ciseaux, il y en a des fantastiques morceaux à découper. So we've got that. We've got this one here avec un hibou. So this is Cabinet of Curiosities. So this will match with the book they once came out with. Voilà. Les cadres. So you have all sorts of beautiful elements to cut out. Look at this background though. Backgrounds like this are not a dime a dozen. Voila. So really, really beautiful. Again, these vintage clocks. Then you've got this. All right. And, oh, just gorgeous. Toutes les choses de forêt. So it is a beautiful, beautiful line. All right. So that is the fussy cut pad. Then we will go through the paper pad. Le paper pad, c'est le pad qui a 12 dans le paquet. Okay? So this is the paper pad. So again, you have all these different pieces to use on the cover. And then we've got les bébites de Nathalie, puis un damasque en arrière. So again, you've got a wonderful, I mean, I can see a bunch of you loving this. Sophie, je pensais ton style, si tu es encore là. Véro, peut-être Joanne, Odette. Look at this. France.
Leah says love them both.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. Leah.
Why does it tell you people are watching 70 times?
It just does. Ceux-là, vous pouvez découper ou juste utiliser cette page magnifique. Again, this one, you can use 3x4s, or you can just use the other side. So you can see that there are some stunning, stunning pieces here. Okay? Really, 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 really original. Très original comme une ligne. Ça, c'est les 4x6. And I just love these backgrounds. All right. So, voilà. Look at this. Just a whole thing of potions. C'est comme la magie. Donc, vraiment joli. And then here, these are all in little bottles. You've got snakes, you've got coral, you've got starfish, you've got all sorts of stuff in there. Et voilà la page pour découper. So this is Cabinet of Curiosities. Ça, c'est le paper pad avec 12 feuilles. Ça, c'est le patterns pad, le pad à motif avec 8 feuilles. Oh, just look at that. Ah! C'est la première fois que j'ai vu en vrai. OK? Parce qu'il vient juste d'arriver. So you can see how beautiful these patterns are. Those are 6x6 sheets. Voila. Oh yeah, a junk journal, incredible out of this. Or in your art journal, anything really. Oh, just so many beautiful pieces. OK? Encore, vous pouvez découper si c'est quelque chose que vous aimez faire. Mais sinon, look at this. Actually, you need 2 pieces of this paper because I wouldn't cut this apart. Et les fleurs, c'est le 8e. And that is your Cabinet of Curiosities. All right. Donc, le 8-8 est un mélange des 2 paquets. Okay? So the 8x8 is a mix of both packs. You can see what they give you in there. Je ne sais pas pourquoi c'est pas identique à une ou l'autre, mais voilà. Ça, c'est le 8-8. Et le A4, encore, on a plusieurs morceaux à découper, mais chaque morceau est très original. Each one is so original. Look how beautiful this line is. My God. Okay, so you can see that there are beautiful, beautiful aspects to this line. OK? Donc, ça, c'est le A4. Après ça, ils ont fait aussi un paquet de collants. Donc, on a les 5 feuilles de collants. So, again, you've got the art stickers, 30 plus images, uncut on transparent adhesive. Donc, il faut les découper, sont autocollants et transparents. Okay. So those are the 5 sheets of stickers. Après ça, le papier en vélin, which is toujours très joli. Look at that. Ça, c'est les 6 morceaux de vélin inclus dans le paquet. Vélin, c'est un papier semi-transparent. Oups. All right, so it gives you a softer look. Le look est plus doux. Here I have the deluxe papers. So these are 5 pearl copper papers. Okay, ça s'appelle pearl copper. Perlé cuivré. OK. Donc, il y en a 5 feuilles dans ce paquet. Et dans le papier de riz, ils ont fait une A5, un format A5. They did an A5 format for this, where you get 8 sheets inside of rice paper. And on a junk journal, these would be magnificent. In your art journal, they'd be on a card, on really anything, especially something like this. Voilà le pearl copper paper en gros. And it's different styles. Okay? Le perlé cuivré en gros, c'est différent style que les petits. So they are different styles, and they are stunning. Okay, really, really, really nice. Okay, and then we've got 3 or 4 of the rice papers individuellement. Donc, ceux-là, vous pouvez acheter séparément. Ceux-là, ça s'appelle potions, les potions. C'est un papier du riz. Après ça, on a pharmacie. Pharmacie. Oh, I love this one. I just love this. Oh, this is a package. Ceux-là, il y en a 4 dedans. Voilà. So this one, c'est un paquet. Il y en a 4 pages dedans. Vous avez le cabinet de Curiosity. Vous avez les petits morceaux que vous pouvez utiliser seuls ou au complet. Then you've got this beauty down here. Donc ça, c'est 4 pages de papier de riz. Et s'appelle Cabinet of Curiosities. Et l'autre à l'unité, c'est Cabinet Cards, les cartes cabinet. All right. So they look like tarot cards. All right. That's not it for Ciao Bella. That's not it. So we've got 2 new books in stock. There are 3. Tu vas voir en ligne qu'il y en a 3. Une boîte est en délai. Il s'en vient demain. Donc, si vous achetez eux autres, viens pas tout de suite pour le chercher parce que l'autre boîte arrive seulement demain. Et il n'y a rien que je peux faire. Ça arrive des fois avec notre shipping, mais la balance arrive demain. Donc, il y a une autre qui s'appelle Cookbook. There is another one that, with these books, there's 3 books. Secret Garden, Codex, and Cookbook. Okay? So those are the 3 new books. The cookbook one will arrive tomorrow, as will the balance de notre Codex et Secret Garden. Okay? Donc, je pense, Jay, les amis, did you put them online? Donc, sont disponibles en ligne, mais viens pas tout de suite pour le chercher. Attends que vous recevrez votre commande est prête. Okay? Because really, they're arriving tomorrow, but they could get here at 12. They could get here at 1. So just be patient. Okay, voilà. Codex. So there we have those beautiful flowers that we saw in the Cabinet of Curiosities. And this is a gorgeous line. We have Mona Lisa. So many pieces to use in here in these books. Look at that. Ils sont des collants. These are stickers. Ceux-là, c'est des morceaux à découper. But each paper, so you can see that they do such a beautiful job with this. I'm trying to speed it up because we had so much, but you can see how beautiful they do with this line. Okay, really, really, really nice. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, so as you see, et il y en a plein de vous autres. Oh, look at this one. Plein de vous autres qui l'achètent les livres en double parce que vous ne savez pas quel côté à couper. There's more stickers. So I've got plenty of you who buy the book in double because you're not sure what you would cut, what you wouldn't cut. So this way you don't have to think too much about it. You can use both sides easily. Then they always put tags, they put pockets. Ça ici, pour mettre sur le côté d'un mini-album. Ici, une pochette. So they always do that. More stickers. And then here you get envelopes. You get pockets. This all keeps pulling out. Okay, this looks like it's going to make a little mini box. Okay, then you've got this one. Then you've got this one. Donc, plein de choses. Tout est utilisable. Okay, so that is the book called Codex. Après ça, on a Secret Garden. Complètement différent. And we've got a Bambi. We've got, this one's going to be softer colors. Les personnages, j'adore quand ils nous montrent le dos d'un personnage. I love that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful papers. Really, really nice. Okay. Guys, Antonis is coming this weekend. Okay. So don't forget, if you've signed up, don't forget you're coming this weekend.
More spaces left.
There's still a few more spaces. He always tells me to tell you that. He'll squeeze you in. Voila. Look how pretty this is. Look at that cat. Le chat. Vraiment, vraiment. Encore des chats. Plein de chats.
Michelle.
So again, just a beautiful, beautiful book to use any way you see fit. Plein, plein, plein des pochettes, des tags, des étiquettes, des timbres. So all sorts of fun stuff that you can use. Okay, so you've got tons and tons of beautiful, beautiful images. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to go walking in there? All right. So this is Secret Garden. Et une autre feuille de collant, another sheet of stickers. Et une autre feuille comme ceux-là, c'est une autre enveloppe. Ici, on a a pillow box. Là, une autre enveloppe. On a des petites choses à utiliser. So, definitely, definitely worth their value. Sont 16,75, puis très populaire. All right. This goes with the Cabinet of Curiosities. Sorry, botanical. C'est un autre papier de riz à l'unité. So this is a rice paper that you can buy individually as well. So it's called Botanical, and it is beautiful. Hello, Annie. Then we've got tissue paper. Donc les papiers tissus, 6 feuilles en format A4. Et ça a l'air qu'ils sont dans les similaires teintes à Secret Garden. So they look like they're in the same kind of colors of Secret Garden. Beautiful, beautiful. Antonia, peacocks. Ceux-là with different, 6 with different designs. What's it called? Made in Italy. Ceux-là s'appelle, il n'y a pas un nom. Il y a juste un code. And these are the sheets you're going to see here. Mais dans ces couleurs-là. OK? Les couleurs en arrière, je trouve, sont pas assez vives. But look at those peacocks. This blue is beautiful. Donc, vraiment, dans ces couleurs-là, ça va être tellement beau. So that is another package. Ceux-là sont 10,95 pour les 6 feuilles en papier tissu, pas papier de riz. Then they've got this one here. And these are more haphazard kind of sheets. Donc, sont des mélanges, grunge, tout ça. So there's that. 6 feuilles. And of course, online, you'll be able to see them better. Here's another package of the 6 sheets. Where are the folded tissues? Who took those away from me? I need them, please. Voilà. Voilà. And this one here, encore toute fleurie. These are just gorgeous. Papier tissu. Yeah, the bigger pieces of tissue were taken away and I don't have them here. I hadn't shown them yet. The folded pieces. Voilà, A4. And these are all my favorite parce que sont en noir et blanc. They are in black and white. Love these. Pardon? Not today. Okay. So I'm going to show you so you see the difference between the tissue paper and the rice paper. I just want you to know the difference. So, voila. I'm going to show these. Even though I have peu d'assistance, parce que tout le monde est en magasin, mais c'est un papier tissu comme celle en rouleau de Tim. Donc, sont très minces. Très, très minces. And you can hear the crunchiness of it. Donc, tu utilises comme les papiers de riz, puis tout ça, tu peux faire du collage, n'importe quoi. Mais ceux-là sont tous noirs et blancs et je capote sur cette paquet-là. I just love this package, okay? Il y en a 6 feuilles. J'aime toutes les 6. They stick together very easily. Look at this. C'est comme des livres, les dictionnaires. How many in a package? There are 6. 6 in a package. And you can see all the images on the website. But I love this one. Love this one. Okay, so there's that. We will scoot that back in a minute. And then we got a few more of the big sheets pour ceux qui aiment emballer des choses ou qui ont besoin des feuilles plus grandes. On a celle-ci. This one's called Antique Handwritten Letter. Look at that. I love how you've got puzzle pieces in there and stuff. Really cool. And then we've got 2 that are black and white just for me. Imagine, vous mettez ça dans votre journal puis ajoute les teintures après. So you put these in your art journal and then you add your tone and your tints afterwards. Just gorgeous. Donc ceux-là, c'est 1000 fleurs. 1000 fleurs. This one's called 1000 fleurs. And last but never least, il y en a des écritures, and these are, they are not shiny. They really are not shiny. Okay, so these are not shiny, Cindy. And then here we've got gentleman words. Gentleman words. So again, really, really. Et ceux-là sont une grosse feuille, 27.16 fois 19.29. So they're about 20 by 28. So it is a large sheet. Il est assez gros ou grande. All right. So sorry, they did have names on them. Okay, so this one is A Journey of Love. The black and white one that I absolutely adore is called Storybook. Storybook. Celle-là est My Secret Garden. Ceci qui est tout comme la grunge ici, ça s'appelle French Blue. I must have had my hand over the names. This one with the peacocks is called Reverie. Reverie. And Whimsical Butterflies. Whimsical Butterflies. Okay? And they are beautiful. All right, my friends, this has been a long one. C'est assez long, ce fois-ci. Vous allez voir sur notre site, on a des nouveautés de Ron Ron. Je vais partager ça avec vous autres vendredi parce que il va prendre trop longtemps aujourd'hui. J'ai eu 20-25 différentes papiers de riz. On a eu des autres morceaux de bois en mots français. On a eu des autres toppers et tampons en caoutchouc. Pas en caoutchouc, en mousse. So you will see when you're going through the new items, you'll also see a bunch of new Ron Ron items. You can definitely go shop them. They are live. I will showcase them on Friday so that you'll be able to see them. Yes, Michelle, we have all your Ron Ron here. Just came in. So Friday, we will definitely go over those together. So have a nice evening. But just to give you a smile before you go, who doesn't smile at that? Vraiment. Ça, c'est une des papiers. Mais juste pour vous donner un teaser, pour que vous venir vendredi, to remind you to come back Friday and just to make you smile. How about that? That's one of the rice papers. All right, my friends. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on Friday. Have a good one. Bye. Bonne soirée tout le monde. À vendredi. Bye.